Hey YouTube, Friday, April 21st. So Paul asked us to detail some things about our future dojo, what plans we have and stuff like that. A lot of things I kind of want to keep secret until we actually reveal it, but we do want to share with you guys some of our philosophy, some things that we're going to change or implement. The first thing is taking away the belt system. That takes away from wanting to learn forms just to rank up, and that takes away the disappearance of students right after a test happens as well, right? So if you take the test out of the equation and really just have people there who want to be there to learn and nothing else, then that's going to help a lot in terms of quality and also in terms of the philosophy of martial arts, right? So it's going to be a white belt and then a black belt and a black belt instructor. So the difference between a black belt and black belt instructor is the first one, the black belt, is someone who has put in the time, knows the curriculum, and is pretty proficient in moving their body and understanding the concepts and stuff like that. A black belt instructor is someone who we deem has found their own path. So we want to promote this way of making karate yours. So if you guys don't know about our nicknames, Aaron's the Bear, because he's freakishly strong. He moves very with wide sweeping motions because they have a lot of impact. We call me Tsunami, or the Wave. It's because I have faster twitches, I guess, and I like changing directions a lot. I think when we have a student where we can give them a nickname that is distinguishable to them in a way that they are quality martial artists and recognizable in their own sense. Someone who trains under Aaron, like exclusively, will have a different movement pattern compared to someone who trains under me. But we all have the same foundation of karate concepts, physics, body mechanics, etc. And then once they adopt that foundation of one of us or both of us, then they need to emerge and evolve into their own sense, right, into their own body. And once that happens, that's when we would deem them good enough to be an instructor, because then you can see the lines trickle down, the roots diverging, and that's the best part of karate, right? Because it's not about control, it's not about having everyone look exactly the same, it's about everyone expressing themselves to their fullest potential with the foundation that we've given them. And that's a big thing for a martial artist, because I always say this when I reply to people in comments: we're on our own path, we're going up the same mountain, right? But we're taking different routes to get there, and those routes are exclusive to you. So it's your life experiences, your body type, your flexibility, your power generation, with the foundation of our concepts and everything like that. But it's your journey. Oh yeah, on another note, our kids program, since we're gonna have kids program, since we want to start them young, belt system is by age, not by rank or by knowledge. So imagine that. Orange belts age 3 to 5, green belts age 5 to 7, purple belts age 8 to 9, etc., etc. So then the kids have an incentive to move up as they get older, and you're only using the belt as an indicator of where you belong as a kid, right? Of course, we're gonna separate people that are a little too big for their age and work on it with the case-by-case basis. But generally speaking, ranking kids by age will take away all that incentive for trying to rank up by skill and stuff like that. So it's gonna help everybody at all age groups, young and old, to just enjoy the process of learning, be there for knowledge acquisition rather than just being there for paying for a belt test and ranking up. So that's the goal.
Yeah, we'll do deficits. We'll just do 3 sets of 10 with 225. It'll be harder to do, but it would be less. Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
this is my Chi-ishi. Chi-ishi. I always mispronounce that. Anyways, yeah, so this is a 2-inch PVC pipe. I buy a lot of things at Lowe's if you watch our videos. So it's a PVC pipe, just whatever length it came in, and then it's 2 inches, and then I got the cap. So in the center is a turnbuckle, right? So here I just got the one that has the loop, the eye ring on the one end, and then the hook on the other. And so I just drilled a hole all the way through it to, so I tightened the eye all the way down to where it won't get tight anymore if you want to like put glue in there so it doesn't come loose, because otherwise when you turn it, it could come loose. But tighten it all the way down before you put it in there, and then just leave enough space here at the top to give you enough room to grab onto whatever you're going to anchor down in there. Yeah, then you just stick a bolt through that end, and then nut on the other side. And then this thing, you can use whatever you want for this. This is like an old rod that went through the end of one of my old wheelbarrows that I had to replace a long time ago, so I just kept that. But they sell like really long bolts you can use also just to twist onto there to anchor down a weight. And the reason why I put the cap here is because you need something that kind of like to force the loop, the circle of the weight down onto. So it works pretty well. It doesn't come loose or anything like that. So at least it hasn't yet. So
why is the pipe so thick?
So this is not really meant to be like super heavy. I got it thick because it's to help me train like my grip strength better, right? Because this one I have here is from like old weightlifting equipment. This one's way heavier than this by another like 5 pounds. So this is good if you're trying to like work on the strength of like or help shoring up like your rotator cuff and all that kind of stuff. But this is more so that you can kind of like work on your grip strength. Your grip's going to give a lot faster on this than it is on the other one, right? Because it's just harder to hold on to it. And I mean, you can go up and weight on it if you want to. It just takes much longer. But yeah.
Cool.
So.
A lot of tension, huh?
Yeah. Not bad though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it's gonna feel, right?
Yeah, they're trying to get out of your guard.
Front squat 531, but front loaded rock lunges to squat, and then the same Bradley press or whatever, Bradford press, whatever it's called, and then Kata swings.
Okay.
And then the deadlift days, deadlift for warm up, and then farmer's walks with that rig I got, and pull up dip body weight, and bench press. And then the last day is power clean, death march, log press, which is going to be the squat and press that we used to do. And then I might play
for next month.
That's for next month, yeah.
Okay. So this is what the outlet stone looks like. It kind of spilled over the red ball. I'm gonna measure it right now and I'll see how much it weighs. So there it is, 100.6 pounds. So that's perfect. Get some reps out of this later. What's up YouTube? Monday, April 24th. I thought I would show some Naihanchi before I head out to do some work. So what I've been working on the last couple of weeks, we're making my movements more circular and also making the curves more short. So rather than doing large gross motor movements, I'm trying to figure out how I can cut it more. That way it's more like a slicing. So hopefully you guys can see that in this Naihanchi Shodan, Teki Shodan.